Hello. There's a popsicle stick in my mouth, so give me a break. Also, I started this once already, and YouTube ate the link. So, if you saw a 2-minute version of this, it shouldn't be there. My apologies. Okay, good. I finally tested my own sound. Although I'm kind of curious. If I go to my page and go to the live posts, will there be a 2-minute video there? No, it appears that there is nothing there. So yes, in fact, YouTube did just straight up eat the first link. Fair enough. Um, okay, now bring this back. Good. I'm gonna be doing something slightly. Oh wait. Oh wait. Shit. It's not. It's not bringing it to me yet. There we go. Okay. All good there. Popsicle stick is still in my mouth, just so we're clear on that. Why I sound like this. Putting up link number one, link number two, link number three, and link number four. Ooh, that's new, isn't it? Why is that new? What's number four? Number four is that I'm actually posting a Blue Sky link tonight, which I did technically do a month ago, but have not done since because I just kind of forgot about it. But shit's real bad out there. So yeah, I'm also putting up a Blue Sky link tonight. I have 3 followers. But yeah, I'm gonna attach an extra thing to this one. Um, Blue Sky retweets. Um, there we go. I'm just gonna change this one slightly. There we go. There, I've written that in a way that I think will make sense for Blue Sky, i.e., Blue Sky reposts appreciated because no followers. There, I should have fully worked that out in advance, to be fair, but I didn't think about that until after. Um, hey, YouTube sure is doing that weird thing again. It's stuttering my own link. Really don't like that on a night where I'm supposed to be streaming. Is it live now? Let me move this and see if like that movement is replicated on my screen. No, it's freaking out still. Dude, if I have to fucking reset this shit tonight after that, that's gonna be so embarrassing. Huh. My stream link is actually giving me a page unresponsive warning. Huh. Okay. If you don't want to fucking be like that, YouTube. Move up and down. Okay, it seems fine now. That's good. That's good. Okay. I'll fully admit part of this was me needing to stall because that popsicle had been melting for quite a bit longer than I should have let it. So that's unfortunate. Let me get my stream quality down to 240. No, actually, get it lower. Crank that shit to 144. Not for me, or not for you. For me, you should still have this at a nice crisp 1080, as always. And I should look at my own shit running in the pissiest resolution imaginable because I don't want to leech my own internet. Um, so, yeah. At this point, I am very excited to get back to this. Um, I think, I think ultimately I have a lot of excitement coming in here. It probably doesn't sound like it because I'm currently trying to micromanage like 8 websites that I really wish I wasn't. Um, um, I gotta tell you, I'm actually trying to use Blue Sky now that I've gotten their web browser to actually function for me. I do wish I could use it actively on like my tablet, but like that doesn't seem like a thing. So it's probably just going to be a fucking phone app for me. But whatever. Like there is a phone app, but it's like a fucking, or rather, that's the problem. It's only a phone app, which means if I pop it up on my tablet, it's just like the tiny screen, and that's just like the kiss of death for me. Man, you know what I hate? Sitting down to get ready to stream and being like, yep, I'm all set. Can't think of anything else that could be an issue. Yep. Anything in my brain that could cause me to have to stand up right away? None that I could think. Nope. Seems all good. A-okay. Looks good to me. Sits down, gets all the links up, everything looks good. Now I have a headache. Yeah. I'm gonna suffer through it for at least a little bit for the sake of, you know, not being the most disastrous thing ever on stream, for not being a complete failure that you should do literally anything else with your time but look at. But hey, if that's not the 0% Valuecast energy, I don't know what is, ain't got no issues there. No issues there at all. Um, but hey, I'm excited. We are gonna get in. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna see how much shenanigans we can carry James through tonight. I'm sure we'll have some more interesting discussions about themes and elements of things that are seeded, both from the original and otherwise. But also, this next section will be home to the next batch of things related to multiple different endings. In fact, quite a few things related to different endings will once again be up for playing around with. Like several different endings will be things we'll have to worry about. As a matter of fact, even during the hospital, that will be the case. Although I'm trying to think, after the hospital, isn't it? It is the historical society straight into the prison, right? And after that, there's actually no events related to the endings in the prison. Prison will be its own thing once again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do actually need to go get something for my head. I'm. Yeah. If anything, I'm gonna call them in advance to let them know I'm coming down for it because that might speed up the process a little bit. Um. Yeah. Just. Yeah. Uh. So if you come onto this and you see a blue screen and you rewind and you hear me say, "Hey, I'm going downstairs," good news. I'm probably almost back. So see you very soon. We love timing. We love the concept of timing, especially as I get ready to sit down again. And I smell, what do I smell? I smell the smell of litter, of kitty litter. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, I can guarantee Ryan Reynolds is not the one that shit in it. So, I'll just give that a quick look. Jesus. Had an extremely awkward moment when I was during the middle of that where I realized, oh, I did not take out the earbuds. And I was like, hmm, that's no good. Just just making sure that I did in fact put the lid back on that litter box. But I I will say that uh, the earbuds did disconnect a few times while I was doing that, which is a good thing. And because if there's any mercy in the world, you would not have had to hear any bit of that process. Um, I will say my cat has decided to sleep in a most awkward brand new position, but I kind of can't blame him for trying to freestyle it on this couch. What do you mean, bud? Oh, not with the flash on. Jesus. Why is the flash on? He's biting my finger now. And now he has stopped because he's realized what he has done. Anyway. Take those for later. Why is this? Oh, right. Mom was here earlier today, like I said. Therefore, these pillows behind me are all messed up. That being said, I'm now also remembering a secondary fact, which is that A, I changed the setting on the fan behind me. And now I'm going to change it again, get it back to what it's supposed to be. And also, I'm going to turn that AC down a little bit. Not too much, just like a notch. So it like turns on. Literally does not sound like it turned on at all, to be honest. Ah. So it's like it's one of those ACs. It's like if it detects the right temperature, it goes. And if it's like no, it's good, then it's like no, it's good. Problem is, it is not good. It's not good at all, actually. But hey, that's how it be. Okay. There we go. Plug in the controller. Man, this was supposed to be a running start. This was not supposed to be 20 minutes of bullshit, but here we are. I need to like, I think I need to adopt like a policy of like, with the exception of like legitimately feeling like I have things to say at the start, you know, I need to like sit down. I need to start sitting down and like being like, all right, and pretending that I'm streaming like off camera, like get myself into the position I think I would be in, sit in the position I think I'd be most comfortable in, set it up in a way where I feel like I'd be confident this is where how I'm going to be doing it, and then um and then when I'm like seated and like I'm in position and I'm like mentally there, then I'm allowed to press start. Otherwise, I just end up with this weird shit. Anyway, I pressed it again because I'm like, or sorry, I pressed it there because I'm like, you're still not even there, man. Like, what are you doing? I feel like any normal person at this point that does look at these, and like every now and then I realize that there's like a person that sticks with these, and there's too many instances of like one, um, there's way too many instances of like someone flipping in and then flipping right back out for me to be like, there's different people every day that are settling in and staying for the whole time. There has to be a person for some reason, but they've never commented, or at least if they have, they haven't done it in the comments afterwards, like I've been clear on many times. It's definitely not someone I know. At least I don't think so. Otherwise, they probably would have said something by now. But anyway, James ain't looking too great right now, to be honest. He's not looking all that great. In fact, I would currently describe Mr. Sunderland as a bit fucked up. And you know what? Fair enough. He just had a bit of an encounter with a big pyramid-shaped boy. Trapezoic asshole. A polyhedronal asshole. Oh, sorry, he's looking at something. Oh, hello. I would like that, thank you. My dodge was on the wrong button there, so I instantly knew I was on the wrong setup. Sorry to say, I'm going to scare the shit out of Maria soon. Sorry to say. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm trying to figure out, like, in what way can I make, you know... Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, that's actually really good. How can I make Blue Sky fit into my, like, doom scrolling nonsense? And the answer is largely, it's just, I don't know how to do it in any way that's reasonable. Hi! A certain kitty has finally decided to rest in my lap. And he is a good boy. The best boy, even. I think he's kind of been waiting for me to do this all day. He like curled up into a corner of the couch I've never seen him curl up into yet. It's probably because the blankets were all in a weird place because when Mom was here earlier. But like, whoa. It's still nuts. It's still really funny that it's not nuts. That's a really weird thing to say about it. It's funny that I've never seen him do that before. But anyway, hi Laura, who is, by the way, not experiencing any of the horrors in this town. She's just having a normal walk through a regular town in her perspective.
Hey, it was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
I don't know. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? What you got there?
None of your business.
Stupid doo-doo head.
Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Okay. 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 Am I going back right now? Am I going backwards right now? In fact, I was. He's a little haggard right now, so he's not thinking all that. He's not thinking clearly, unfortunately. The only thing I can tell for sure is that, like, man, I don't know how to manage both of these feats. You know, like I'm not figuring that one out correctly. So I don't really know how I'm going to integrate Blue Sky into this shit, into the way I do my quick social media check-in, because they do not have options to make it quick for me. So, you know, I'm gonna try, but it might be like a bot posting place for a while, or just a reposting place for a while. I don't know. You know, like I don't know how I'm gonna do the feed. There it was again, by the way, her last breath. Sound test, because I'm not sure. Damn, there was an obnoxiously long period of time in there between the moment that I decided to pop it back on and when I actually made a sound I could hear. Why, hello there. Okay, all good. Yep, just right off the sidewalk, straight in. That's the James way. That's the James I know. Completely unafeared. All right, there is a very critical thing we need to do here for one of the endings.
This is it. Mary. Could you really be here?
Patrick Chester, son of Edward, he fought and died for the people, for liberty and for all of our tomorrows. His memory lives on. How thoughtful of him. Quaint rustic houses mark a gorgeous mountain landscape. I think the thing with Blue Sky for me right now, even though everybody's moving over, is just that, like, I literally need a way to use it on my tablet comfortably, because that's so critical to how I use that site, that other site at this point, right? It's so critical to how I do things. Oh, by the way, I'd like to point out another detail that I've discovered. Well, okay, sorry, no, I didn't discover it. But if you look, it's mainly noticeable when he's got his hand out. But if you look on, well, where it would be, you can see the mark of his wedding ring that is not there anymore. Great detail. You can totally see it on not the lowest finger. You could see it. You could see it there. It's you know, the second closest finger to the screen. That should be enough time for you to notice it, I think. I think it's pretty prominent. Still, great. Neat little detail. Okay. Wow, that's a crazy sound. I should take this out for no particular reason. Crazy. Alright, now I'm gonna just quickly skim this video I have forward so that I can make sure I know when the next ending trigger is. Not for this ending, but there's another one around. Okay, I know where it is. Gotcha. Okay, but that step is done now. There is one extra thing, though. There's a detail that I also was informed about that I want to trigger. It'll only happen if I attempt to leave this park without talking to Maria, which actually, now that I think about it, might not actually be around this corner. It might actually just not work that way. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Let's make sure we touch that, though. I can't remember exactly which one you have to touch, but if you try to leave the proper exit of the gate before you've talked to Maria, when you do have Maria, you'll get an extra little bit of dialogue. And I want to make sure we get that on camera this time. So let's not go up the bridge just yet. Actively attempt to avoid female. What are you looking at? Ah. In memory of the 67 who died of illness and now sleep beneath the lake. Interesting. Ooh. Wait, he was looking at something. No? He was not looking at something. Okay. He's fucking with me again. I'm pretty sure it's this gate. Doesn't open? Okay. That should be enough. Unless the game crashes, and that would be hilarious. No? Okay. Dramatic irony was not here. Thank God. There's nothing on these, right? No, I didn't think so. Okay. 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 But yeah, the next ending piece, other than the fact that we're going to kind of try... here's the thing. I'll just explain real quick before we actually talk to her. I'm going to softly attempt to also get the Maria ending wrapped into this batch of endings we're trying to go for. But it has the most triggers in the game, and it's technically the hardest one to get. So, like, I'm not super convinced we're going to make it. So, I'm going to try and listen to her as far as the motel goes in a minute. But, like, after that, we're going to start not listening to her for a bit, because one of the other endings is directly the opposite way. One of the other ending triggers is in the opposite direction of what she wants. And part of the Maria endings, you have to do everything she says right away. So, thankfully, it's not, like, every single thing you have to do, but it's, like, points-based. So, like, every time you do something other than what she says, it's, like, a point away. So, you know, that sort of thing. We'll do our best. If we don't get that one, I'm not too fussed. Maybe we'll go for that one another time.
Mary? No. You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
Woman.
Late wife. I can't
Whoa,
believe
man.
Your face, your voice. You could be.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Warm.
Sorry, I got confused.
Hey. Where are you going?
I need to find Mary.
Didn't you say she died?
Did he actually say that in this scene?
Yeah. 3 years ago. It's just.
I'm gonna back my thing out for a second. I'm gonna see.
A letter.
I know how it sounds. I don't.
Hey. It's okay. So, what did the letter say?
I don't think. I don't think he said it.
She said she was waiting for me.
No, yeah, I'm sure he must.
In our special place.
But also, he might not.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
I don't know anymore. There was something. I can't quite.
Almost like the town is clawing at your brain.
I think I might know. I mean, there's this one place. Not far from here.
What kind of place?
The kind two lovers might call special. I can show you if you want. Unless you have somewhere else to be. Something else to do. Hey, easy there. I'm just messing with you. Come on. It's this way.
You're coming with me? Can't just tell me where it is.
You're just gonna leave me here?
Well, kinda.
Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
How could you do that? Just look at me. I'm so
Is
hot.
it because I remind you of her? You loved her, didn't you? Didn't you?
All right, just... Come on.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but only because you're kind of hot like my wife. Like my very dead wife, whom I loved very much. And didn't do anything wrong to her. That would be crazy. That's very specific of you. So, I want to talk a little bit about Maria, and specifically,
Come on, let's go.
while I stall for time, while I grab the all collectibles video back again, which has apparently decided to disappear from my recommendations, and also mute my tablet so you don't hear that right now. Anyway, and specifically, I want to talk about, like, what the fuck is she? And to be clear, the answer is unclear on purpose. But there are a couple things that can hint in certain directions. The town so far, other than, like, monsters, right, doesn't seem to be able to create things whole cloth, but it can definitely make certain things look like other things that they may not to other people. It's able to manipulate what everyone does see at any given time. Oh shit, wait a second, hold on. Right, wait, the next photo is actually around here. And it's right... Oh, it's like, right under the gate for Rosewater Park. Is that it? Is that true? No, it's right next to it. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, there's going to be some extra dialogue because I decided to touch this before.
Strange. I could have sworn.
What? Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I heard it before, but to be fair, that might have literally been when the video showed it to me. But anyway, we definitely know the town can make you see things that are different, or at the very least, we've hinted at the idea it can make you see things. And also, why is the photo that I'm looking for not here where I thought it would be?
This place we're going to.
There we go.
What is it exactly?
There we
It
go.
used to be kind of a
So far
special
from
place
home.
for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you.
The next one is the bloody note at the end of Nathan Avenue, which is actually critical for another thing we need. Okay. After that, the next glimpse of the past is in... Gotcha, it's the pizza. Fair enough. And the one after that will, of course, be... that one from the original game that I didn't catch the first time. Okay, fair enough. Good. Okay. I can kind of leave that for now for a bit. Whoa, James, calm down. Whoa, I know, woman, but Jesus, I know you feel sometimes, but whoa. Anyway, there is a line in Silent Hill 3. It's actually my favorite line in the whole series, where Vincent, when talking to Heather, I'm not gonna give major spoilers away if you haven't played Silent Hill 3 and you want to give it a shot someday. But there is a moment, and I love it because it's much like everything else. It's up to interpretation because it's coming from a character that's like most of the time fucking with people. It's Vincent. He's kind of smarmy. He's kind of an asshole, and he's also like, it's unclear how.
I know.
It's unclear how like.
Sorry, I'm just a bit preoccupied.
How truthful he's being in this moment. Who writes it as me, heart, she, by the way? Just say your names.
Let's just keep moving.
It's weird. But anyway, um, basically, there's a moment where Heather's talking about like there's so many monsters out there. I forget the exact line that she says to trigger it, but like there's like all the monsters out there. Haven't you seen all the monsters out there or whatever? Like, and she like all the monsters that I've had to kill all the way or whatever. And Vincent just looks at her with this incredulous look, almost ecstatic, and he's like, "They look like monsters to you?" And it's like, oh, oh no! And he just leaves. I don't think that's his last scene of the game, but it's like that never gets addressed at that point. Like, is he fucking with you? Have you just been running around smacking random people the whole time? That might be it. James might be running around smacking regular people. Or he's not. Or Vincent's fucking with you, right? So, like, again, up to interpretation. But that does at least seed the idea that the town can make something look like something else. You know? So there's also I guess you wouldn't call it DLC. It's a bonus campaign called Born from a Wish that was in these. I don't know what it would be, like the second edition of Silent Hill 2 PS2, like the re-release. I don't actually know what that designation was back then. It wasn't like enhanced edition, I don't think. But most versions of Silent Hill 2 you could pick up at a certain point had Born from a Wish in it, and Born from a Wish was essentially a like 3 to 4 hours. Like think of. It's actually extremely analogous to Separate Ways for Ada for RE4, like extremely analogous to that. It's also much like the original Separate Ways, very underbaked and like obviously not as great as like the main Silent Hill 2. But I do think it is better than Separate Ways in its original form.
Just a woman.
Just because there's a little more to chew on there.
No real
Doesn't quite hit the same peaks as like this does, but like that's not reasonable to ask of it, so it's fine.
What do you mean?
in history, you know?
And there are a few moments in it that hint at certain ideas. The main one that I think is interesting is the idea that like there's implications where like Maria has memories of stuff that she shouldn't, like about Laura. So she's clearly been given to a certain degree some element of Mary's memories, but not in a way where she fully perceives it at times, at least not at all times. Almost as if the town is back and forth, kind of in and outing her. Like, wait, that sounds wrong. Wait, that phrasing does not sound good. That phrasing, in fact, sounds very bad. All right, okay, so we'll just mainline what she asks for a little bit. But we will have to go. We will have to double back.
The walls are so thin you can hear everything. Love, hate, jealousy.
Whoa. Anyway, and the idea that it might be kind of seeping her memories, like, damn it, I'm gonna end up saying it again, in and out, right? In a way where she's not even completely understanding of it. The other thing is, is she a real person, or is she something the town just kind of completely is putting in front of him to fuck with them, right? And guess what? It's not clear. Anyone needs anything, I'm fixing the pipes at 107. And like, dot that shit up. And that is very interesting, right? Because we're left to ask questions like, is she real? What level of agency does she actually have? Does she have the ability to make her own decisions? Or is she completely running a script that the town has made? If we're on loops and stuff like that, and we're still considering the possibility of looping, most likely, right? But maybe elements of her are not completely sure what's what anymore, you know? You know what? Actually, we'll touch on that one in a minute, because that room's actually a whole other can of worms to talk about. But basically, like, the idea that, like, if she's real, then she's probably not who she looks like, right? She might be getting altered by the town to look like something that James is. Obviously, she's being altered in some way, right? She's very much his idea of Mary. If she was hotter, like, that's not that's overt, I think, right? And like the idea of her being,
Hey, why'd you do that?
I forgot he just doesn't answer. The idea of her being like not quite fully there is interesting. I'll be real for a second. I lost my flow there, but
Why, thank you, good sir.
she's like moments like this, right? Like this to me implies that she's got some level of agency to do things the town is. She's either aware or not aware, or the town is making her do something that's like, tongue in cheek. Like this shit, you could interpret as her knowing more than she lets on, or the town thinks it's way funnier. The town actually thinks it's fucking hilarious, right? The town thinks it's fucking hysterical. Like, oh man, wait till they see this one, like that. Hey, that's actually helpful. But I think what interests me is the idea that Mary might not be, Maria is, if it's a real person, she's probably just a normal stripper that like doesn't actually look like Mary, but is now being made to look like her. And I think the main thing about that is that she's supposed to look like, she's supposed to look like Mary in every single way. Sorry, no, she's not supposed to look like Mary in literally any way but her face. Her body's different. Even the shape of her face around the face is different than Mary, right? That sort of thing. She's a completely different beast altogether, right? So that might imply that there is actually a different human being who happens to be named Maria underneath, right? She might not even be saying the same things in her version of events that James is hearing, right? She might be nothing more than a prop that the town is placing, that she's like, the town is altering what they're saying to each other, kind of thing. We ultimately will never know, but I think those are all interesting ideas. Feels like we're stuck. She's gonna say it's fine, but the math don't lie. Numbers are all there. All rooms need to be furnished. Then we got to multiply that by the cost of labor. Then there's the plumbing in the room upstairs. I swear there are times when I just want to give up. I'm not 33 anymore, and if we can make it all add up, maybe there's hope for the 5 of us. Okay, multiply that by the cost of labor. Not 33. Add 5. This code, by the way, I can't believe I didn't catch it the first time. 4. I'm not 33 anymore. 4. There is a famous code in many, not CRPGs. What would you call them? Like System Shock, right? System Shock had, back at Looking Glass Studios many years ago, had a door code on their lock that they used as the code for the first door code in System Shock, and that code went on to be ubiquitous in pretty much every game that has a code up until, I mean, Jesus, forever, basically, like the number, I think it's 4453, right? My brain is actually failing me on the exact code at this exact moment. But like basically the first code in a ton of games, maybe not even the first code, but it might just be in the game somewhere.
Hey.
Is the code for the safe down below. And that was actually pretty clever, and I feel like I wish I'd noticed it the first time, because of course it's a very famous number.
Sure.
Not quite the ringing endorsement, but hey, I'll take it.
Famous code. Gotta remember this now. It's 0451 is the famous code. Sorry, not 4453. That's stupid. By the way, I've heard there is another. Not I've heard. I've literally heard the line. There is a unique line if you just jump out the window without answering her. And we won't hear it here because I'm trying to get points with her as one of those endings. But I think it's something to the effect of her just being like, yeah, you know damn well I'd look good in it or something like that. Which I think is actually pretty funny. All right. Let's talk about something in here. Something that, I mean, I did kind of address last night, but we'll talk about it again.
This room. There's something wrong with it. I think we should leave.
Oh, loosen up, James. It sure beats running around with those monsters out there.
I'm not so sure.
Hey. Suddenly Heather's like, wait, where'd my health drink go? Yeah, so the Douglas's hat from 3. Once again, the implication that if James has been looping for a long time, that this might imply that Heather and Douglas are here right now. Like they're here right now. Like the events of Silent Hill 3 are happening on top of each other because Silent Hill's looping endless time madness doesn't even matter anymore. Like it's just completely all over the place. It's folding in on itself, at least as far as James's looping is concerned. Again, I do believe Heather's here once. I don't think Heather's doing this shit over and over like James is. Let me research. Sorry. So if I'm trying to get 0451, that would be all rooms need to be free furnished. I just want to see if I can see how they're doing the math here. Because it's going to be fine. I thought my numbers are all there. All rooms need to be furnished. Just got to multiply that by the cost of labor. Then there's the plumbing in the room upstairs. That's a weird one because that note was found in the upstairs. Plumbing in the room upstairs. I swear there are times, I just want to give up. I'm not 33 anymore. Can't make it all add up. Maybe there's hope that the 5 of us. Is this code still 0451 or is there something else? It's actually not. Okay, interesting. On this difficulty, it's not 0451. Okay, I actually do need to think about this. All right. Fair enough. But yeah, 0451 is the code, at least on some of the lower difficulties, which is a very classic video game code, because it was the lock door code on the Looking Glass Studios gate, which is why they put the first code in the game as that, and then that code sort of became ubiquitous, and now tons of games use that code. So let's see. If we're working upstairs, then... So multiply that by the cost of labor, which is... Where is that written? Plumbing in the room upstairs. Multiply room upstairs times 33, add 5. Oh! All rooms multiply rooms upstairs times 33, add 5. Okay, wait. Actually, that's a lot simpler than I thought it was. I think I'm understanding it correctly now. If it's actually asking me to just use those words, then I think that makes sense. Let me think about that. Oh, God. Fucking hell. All right, let's see. Oh, right. This is also a great little moment. But we did see this the first time.
James? Is everything all right? Hey, you okay? It's like you froze for a second.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, which would mean all rooms multiply rooms downstairs, rooms upstairs, multiply by rooms upstairs, times 33, and add 5. So that would be 6 times 2, so that's 12 times 33, add 5. So 12 times 33, which is, God, what is that actually? Come here, calculator. Let's see. 12 times. Listen, we're on puzzle hard. We're on puzzle difficulty hard, okay? This is what I asked for. This is actually pretty nice though. It's pretty devious. Assuming I'm even understanding it correctly, but let's see. So 12 times 33, 396 plus 5, 401? Wait, 0401. No! Incorrect! Wrong-o! Ooh, okay. All rooms multiply rooms upstairs. Wait. No. All rooms multiply by... Okay, no. Stupid me. All rooms multiply by room upstairs. Meaning it's actually 8 times 2. Okay. 8 times 2, which is 16. So actually 16 times 33 plus 5. That's 536. Then there's still 4 dashes back here. That's 536. So let's see. 536? Fuck, I did it wrong already. 536. Nope. Fuck. Damn. Ooh. Okay, is there anything else that I'm not missing? If I put my best effort into this multiple times in a row, and I think I've got it, and I still don't, I will just look it up. Because if I'm not seeing what I'm not doing here, then I can't really fix that other than, doing what I can. Let me see. How do we want to do this? All rooms multiply. Are they? Unless it's not actually as simple as cutting out all the other words, it might actually be. Because I was thinking just use the words that are all caps, but it might actually not be quite that direct. Because it doesn't multiply that by the cost of labor. Is there something in this room that reveals the cost of labor, by chance? I'm not seeing anything that would hint at that. No. Interesting. Unless that's... unless those 4 X's are meant to signify, what are they meant to signify? Are they meant to signify that, is it me supposed to add a 4? So wait. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Let me try something. 536 Then you put a 4? 5364? Fuck, nope. 4536? Damn it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Might actually need to look this one up. I feel like I have exhausted my options here. Hard puzzle 0451 Silent Hill 2. I don't know if that's actually going to be what I need to put in to get help with this. Let's see. How would you get the answer to this one? All rooms multiply by... Okay, I'm looking at the math right now. All rooms multiply by rooms upstairs. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh. I unfortunately see where I went wrong. And it wasn't actually in doing any of this wrong. It was that when I put in 16 times 33 plus 5, I did not put in plus 5. I accidentally put a decimal 5, which changed it to 33.5, which made it 5, which turned it to 536. So you were probably sitting here. You might have been sitting there watching the VOD and just thinking, how the fuck? No, that math is wrong. That's not what 13 times 36 is. It's 528. Was this guy's stupid? This guy's calculator broken? No, I'm just broken. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So then that is... Okay. All right. So then plus 5 is 533. Of course, that doesn't give us our last number. Zero four five 3. So I did actually do it. Oh God! Goodness!
Okay, fine.
That's a funny as fuck time to miss. Like what a hero.
I think you just saved my life back there.
Glad I did.
Yeah. So am I.
God, that's funny. Him like getting stuck in the door. Like, just imagine the hero man running up to the door. He swings his fucking melee weapon upward, and it collides with the door frame. There was something that can't happen. There was some movie that did that recently, where like a guy swings up, and it like hits the door frame, and then it stops, and it gets stuck there, and then he gets slapped around because of the time to recover from it. I can't remember what it is though. It was something. I don't remember what it was. It was like there's a door frame, and he like swings his weapon up, and he gets it caught on the tip. Which, by the way, bonehead move, but still, I can't remember what that was. There was some recent thing that did that, and I remember thinking that was very clever. Clever in the main character is stupid kind of way, but like, no, oh wait, hold on. It was actually no wait. It's okay. A, it's not recent, and B, it is stupid, but it makes sense. That's not actually recent at all. That happens in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's the moment when Cloud is waking up from his fucking nap. This is early on, by the way, and Sephiroth is just there, and he's like in the door frame, and he like tries to swing on him, and he just hits the fucking door frame because his sword's so fucking huge. Oh man, it's so good. Sorry, what did we get in there, and how does it help us get? Oh, right, the save. Okay. All right, now we can afford to wander on our way over here. And unfortunately, that's gonna piss her off. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't care now that I've already done all this. She's not objecting, so that might mean she's okay to follow. All right. Remember in the original playthrough when I grabbed the jack from this yard? And then I carried it around for hours because I didn't realize you could use it right here? That was silly. I just carried that basically the whole game. And then just Oh man. Nothing? Nothing. Oh hey. Hello there. I'm just gonna come over here and put my hands on you. Bottle, health drink. Wow, we've gone from none to several, which is great by me. Do not have the jack. But isn't the jack in this yard? No, I think the jack is actually way back. I think it's like, I think it's at Octanus Fuels. Yeah, I remember this in reverse. Yeah, that means there's going to be dialogue with Maria here that we wouldn't have gotten the first time. And I'm actually curious to hear it this time. Yeah, because like coming in here with her was not a thing we got to do the first time around because I missed this. Or because I carried that thing around for hours thinking it was going to come up soon. Just kind of being like, oh yeah, I guess it's not, huh? Where does the rest of this go anyway? Straight down.
Through here.
Nope.
No reason to. It's the wrong way anyway.
Okay, sassy. All right. Calm down. Jesus.
Wait, James. It's the wrong way.
Okay, we're pissing her off, but we have to. This is in fact required for the ending. Well, several endings.
Nothing safe with you around, huh?
I read in one place that actually heard you doing this around her enough counts as points against her, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. I kind of think it might have actually been an assumption.
James, your wife, what was she like? Or is... Sorry, I'm not.
That's fine. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Oh, come on. You said we look alike? Please give me something.
Well,
She was a bitch!
she liked to play the
Whoa,
piano.
James, calm down!
I'm not sure if you're really that much alike.
Oh?
You like do the Mary route, or the Maria options, just a little, and he starts being really aggressively sexist out of nowhere. Like, you follow her a little, and he's suddenly like, that fucking bitch! Like, whoa, James! Where did this come from? Not cool. I will say, I literally did see one of those fucking brain dead media literacy motherfuckers that was like, Silent Hill 2, and I don't, listen, this might have been a joke. This might have been a guy making a joke. Okay? Disclaimer, he might have been making a joke, but these days, I don't fucking know with some of you people, especially with the Angela shit.
We're heading the wrong way,
It's
right?
just like, yeah, I know, bro. Well, I'm finished.
Bear with me, okay?
But it was like, James isn't even that bad. He's just a guy that got sick of, like, his woman verbally abusing him and, like, being a bitch to him at every turn and also withholding sex. And I'm like, yeah, great how you left out the whole cancer thing, by the way. Just that little detail. Like, oh, you know, just that minor element. You know, just knock that off to the side. Yeah, that didn't affect anything. The fact that she's in constant pain. Also, by the way, any single human being that says the phrase withholding sex, you're such a fucking moron. Oh my god. What a fucking dipshit. Because the thing is, the type of people that say shit like that, they think that way because they think that's what's happening to them. They think that it's being withheld. Not that, say, someone looks at them and goes, you're a repugnant piece of shit and I don't want to even look at you for another minute.
James?
That could never be the explanation. Hi there. Oh boy. Oh my! Combos! Team-ups! Oh, really? The auto oh no, I see the issue. His fucking friend came for me from behind. Oh no, the buggy also got me! Oh wow, that was actually pretty rough. Suddenly there's a lot of bugs. I've actually still got a decent amount of health lost. Damn, that's like 3 health drinks to get back to that full state. That's crazy. But yeah, just like, yeah, listen, the guy might have been joking, might have been, but I don't know. I can't trust some of y'all out there at this point. Like, there are really people who think of, like, who think of sex as like a fucking, like, oh, it's being withheld. No, you're just an asshole. If there is a concept of it being withheld, it's being withheld from you for the right reasons. By the way, there isn't such a concept. That's not a thing. If you think it is, you need to seriously check yourself.
Locked. No way through.
I told you there's nothing close here. Let's head back.
Like, people make stupid mistakes sometimes, but like that, oh, God. But like some of you motherfuckers are just out here like, man, I really want someone to beat the shit out of me. And like sometimes I'm like, okay, if you insist. I'm not a violent person, I say as I look at myself in the mirror, remembering that every time someone has tried to fuck with me, it's usually because they tried to fuck with me. So, in the original playthrough, I remarked on, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Why is this place so important? Why is this place so important? It's sticking out. What is it? This was the original location that Heaven's Night is, in the original game, this was Heaven's Night. The Heaven's Night sign is up there. It's a significantly dingier back alley leading to the strip club. But here they've moved it to, where is it? It's way down here, actually. Which is very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I missed that the first time because I couldn't put my finger on it. Like, what is that? What is that? What is that? It's like, it's yeah. That is where Heaven's Night used to be. Before we go to the bowling alley this time, we have some shit to do over here. For requirement of one of the other endings. To my understanding, this next one is way at the very end of this road. And this corresponds to one of the 2 brand new endings, the Bliss ending.
More of those things.
Damn, James is so skilled, he didn't swing anywhere near that bug, and he still hit it. And by skilled, I mean skilled at being a dipshit. Let me put it this way. James is not the best guy, and he's made mistakes, right? He's fucking, he's a fucked up dude, right? I don't think even on his worst days, he's the kind of guy that would frame it as sex being withheld. His thing was clearly just like feeling guilty even at the time that she was sick. And being like, I am feeling these feelings of missing that in my life. And I feel really guilty that I'm missing that, right? And yes, you most definitely should feel guilty that's like a priority in your mind, right? Like, it's really not the fucking time, bro. But like, I don't think even in his worst moments he ever framed it that way. Because here's the thing. And here's my argument. All right, get ready for this one. We're about to really pop off with this one. If James was the kind of person that framed things as sex was being withheld, I don't think he would have ended up in Silent Hill.
Hey,
Because that would imply the kind of person who doesn't feel guilt.
we're not getting any closer to where we want to be.
Yep, that's great, girl. That's
This road
great.
actually leads out of town.
That's fantastic to know.
Blocked.
Yeah, has been for a
Damn,
while.
I overwrote that
You
line.
know what's in there?
Not sure. I'm not even sure when was the last time anyone's been inside.
Once again, that finger on the trigger. No trigger discipline. No, that really, this one really goes.
God. Did the monsters get him?
Maybe.
6.
Doesn't make much difference now.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the better jobs they do of obscuring these. Of obscuring the fact that this is still clearly James, but it is still clearly him. But I think this is one of the better times they do a better job of it. So this note actually is in the base route, but it's changed this time. There's more on it this time. I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not leaving. The deal is done. He said he left it for me where they once were. 1887. This is... God damn it. I was just trying to look at the Collectibles video, and then I get hit with another YouTube ad. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. You just did something you've never done to me before. I hit the skip ad button, and it played another ad. I've never seen that. Never. That's evil. That's evil. Okay, anyway, let me see. Oh my god, it just decided to play another ad after it let me into the video. Are you actually for real right now? Oh my fucking god. It's so obnoxious. What the fuck? I literally need this information. Like, oh my god. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, interestingly enough, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually that note, no, you know what? Sorry. I'm mistaken about this note also being there. It's not. It's not that it's still there. It's that it's not that it's still there on regular game. It's actually not. It's actually that I was looking at it in the fucking the I had to get all the endings thing. So my bad. My mistake on that one. That being said, I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not leaving. The deal is done. He said he left it for me. I will say this definitely reads to me like a note that James left for himself in another loop. So, okay, that I need to talk about. That sound? Okay. This is actually, I didn't catch this the first time, and I want to talk about this before we walk forward. This might be my favorite Easter egg in the game now. In the original game, when you run up this road, there's a really kind of fucking hysterical bit where two lying figures, which is the body bag enemies, just actually no, they might even be mannequins. Either way, it's either one or the other. I think it might even be mannequins. But you're running along this road, and they just fucking yeet themselves from off camera onto the road and flop down, and then they start being regular enemies. It's hilarious because in context, it's the only time they ever decide to get elevated, and they just flop and they go. And I didn't catch it the first time we did this. Also, to be fair, this might not have even happened in the original run. There is a chance that this is actually only New Game Plus, and I'm just bleeding what I saw in a video together. Either way, this Easter egg is here. So, in the original game, you would actually see these two bodies flop hilariously, and it's the most, like, it doesn't seem in tone with the rest of the game moment, right? Whereas here, rather than destroying the atmosphere by watching these two bodies flop in, right? They, yes, okay, they are mannequins. They're just here. You heard them flop in, but they're already dead. I think that's the right choice for this game's atmosphere, right? Because that's the kind of moment I don't know if you can come back from in today's kind of market, right? Nevertheless, putting that in there so that like people that know what just happened know is really great because you hear the sound. Yeah, it's like this moment where these two mannequins just go bah, bah, and they just flop like fucking ragdolls. It's hilarious. But yeah, whatever that note is particularly about is in regards to the Bliss ending. And the next part, we're just gonna give you a wide berth, unless you see me. We're just gonna ignore you. Just go right around. And then now that we've gotten that code, 1887, we're gonna head into the bowling alley, where we will find something. I don't remember if this safe was in the standard playthrough, but yeah.
You can wait outside if you want. I'll just look around the place.
That she actually
Why
leaves.
would I want to wait outside?
She literally just went out and left.
I thought you might not want to.
James, if you don't want me around anymore, you can just say it.
No, it's not that. Just a stray thought.
So I didn't actually put it together the first playthrough. I forgot in the original game, when you get to the bowling alley, she specifically says, I'll just wait outside. I think she literally says, I hate bowling alleys. And so she doesn't come in. So her coming into the bowling alley in and of itself is a deviation. Although to be fair, Eddie's not in the bowling alley like he is in the original, in which there's a big scene. Well, okay, big scene might be an exaggeration, but there's a very famous scene where Eddie is in the bowling alley eating pizza, and James is like, how can you eat pizza at a time like this? Like, and that line is still here, just in a different way. What's up with the rack on lane 3? There's some cloth clogging the... Wow, there's lots of different things coming under me there. Clogging the hood, and I can't pull it out. What is that crap? The balls are getting stuck by the end of the lane, so I guess it just goes all the way under the through lane. I tried to push it with a pin, but I can't. Can't push the pin in there. I tried both sides. It's blocked. I can't. I'm actually not sure what that one means. Also, don't remember that one from the last playthrough. Let's go ahead and do this one for now, for the sake of it. Because we're so far not missing anything. Wait, is there anything else there? But yeah, she actively did not want to come in the bowling alley. And I think part of that is because the town doesn't want Eddie and Laura in a scene with her, which is why she gets locked outside the movie theater later when Eddie and Laura are there. Yeah, I don't remember if this safe is actually there in the base campaign. I wonder. Anyway, 1887. All right, this is an element of the Bliss ending for the rusted key. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where that's going, but we'll see, I guess. So the Bliss ending is this one. Okay, and the next object will be up past when we get the pipe. And that next one will be for the ritual ending. Got it. All right. Yeah, so, by the way, here's the line. Say the line, James.
Ugh. This town's full of monsters. Who could just sit here and eat pizza?
I think the line originally is, this town is full of monsters, Eddie. How can you sit here and eat pizza? Or something like that. Something like that. But yeah, of course, Eddie is not here, and there is no major scene in the bowling alley this time. And I appreciate that so much because like I'm sure there were people that get to the Eddie scene and go, "Oh my God, he doesn't say the pizza line." It's there. It's there. They get it. It's there. Don't you worry, it's there. He mentions, is it lane 3 he says there's something up with? What exactly does that note say again? I want to see if there's actually anything there. Because I don't remember reading that the first time. It's for one. And I also don't remember... Yeah, does this mean something? Lane 3. Cloth clogging the hood and I can't pull it out. What is that crap? Balls are getting stuck on up by the end of the lane, so I guess it goes all the way through the under lane. Tried to push it with a pin. Can't push the pin in there. I tried both sides. It's blocked. I can't. Yeah, I don't remember reading that note the first time around, and I don't remember if that actually is going anywhere. Hold on. Lane 3. So this one. Unless they somehow do it another way, but I don't think so. Lane 3. No? Nothing. Huh. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Silent Hill 2 Remake, Bowling Alley, Lane 3. Silent Hill 2, Bowling Alley, Lane 3. What is the significance of that? Let's see. Is there anything? I'm not seeing, huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything related to what that might be. Huh. Yeah, yeah. No idea. No one seems to have written anything from anywhere that I can tell. So I guess I'll just move on from that as I casually thumb down the Google lane just a little longer, just to be sure. Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on. I forgot to expand my search the correct and modern way. Reddit. There we go. That's the only way you can get any good Google results these days after all this AI shit. Let's see. Doesn't seem to say anything about that, to be honest. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. All right. There should be the jack should be around here though, to be fair. Yeah, where is the jack? I think it is supposed to be in an alley related to the bowling alley. Alley related to the bowling alley. Wait, am I stupid? Huh. Well, either way, let me just bring my collectibles thing back up. The next thing was gate key. The jack lever is... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I picked up the jack lever an hour ago. Maybe an hour ago is an exaggeration, but I picked it up a bit ago. Okay. Then the main reason to get that is for key. Okay, yeah. Then the toolbox mom already got, pipe, and that's an ad. So let's just ignore that now. Okay, let's go. Apologies if this additional playthrough is a little, checking on stuff, but like Better than having to go back multiple hours if I miss something. So, think of it that way. Yeah, I totally forgot I already had the jacket. Fair enough. Can't hate. I can always hate. I try not to, though. It's not a good look. Okay. That being said, let me double check my written list of
More of them.
yeah, I can tell. That's why I'm walking slow. Um, Let me double check my written list of where the glimpses are, so I can make sure. Because apparently the video guide I'm following is missing one, or might be. 'Cause quite a few people are coming away with less. So 8, 2 glimpses to 5. So that's the okay. So it's the Heaven's Night original location, and it's the pizza. So yes, we're good on that front. And then the photos are are so far from home, ready to kill it. Okay, I think we're good. That's very cute, buddy. I'm just gonna run this way. Goodbye. See ya, sucker! Oh boy. Stupido. Okay, for whatever reason, YouTube has decided to unload my collectibles video. That's great. I love it when it does that. I just stumble into. Oh, well, I actually didn't come in here before. I was kind of looking for it earlier and didn't see it. Hi there, I see you in the back. That's fair. I have a lot of bullets. Also, there's some refunds right there. Yeah, it's a net gain. Thank you, syringettes. Would it be a syringe or a syringette? Is there even a difference? I don't know. Hey. And here we go. Taking my time real quick. So I believe it's in the back. All right. Up you go. Yeah, so there's probably some brand new well, not brand new, but dialogue I didn't hear on my last run in here with her, I would imagine, right? Because I ended up doing this way later.
You sure that's a good idea?
Is anything I do, sweetheart?
Yeah, it's fine. Just give me a minute.
Hey! You okay in there? Can you let me in?
There you go.
So, anything good in here?
As good as it gets.
Hey. Mass layoffs at Brookhaven Hospital. This one is, it's a bit big to reread this time for my purposes here, but you know, we read it already. Ooh, I could definitely go for some extra food. I'll tell you what. And by extra, I mean Annie. So I might give myself a break in a minute. Hello there. Made it. 20. I still think it's funny that it won't let you walk underneath that. Like it's gonna fucking fall. There's actually a decent amount of shit in here. Quite decent amount of shit in here. Damn. Especially on hard mode, because like, whew. I wouldn't say. Well, no, there was a photo in here. It was worth it, but still. The next one would be at Heaven's Night. It's all right. All right. Oh, this cat is looking at me with his belly flopped out. He is a very good boy. And now he is licking that leg. He's licking that leggy. He's licking and sticking it out. All right. Next up. Next up. Are we good at this point? I mean, yeah, actually, pretty much. We're pretty much good to just go ahead now. I say as I go and look at my thing real quick. No, okay. Okay, yeah. As far as that goes, we've got that ready to go. Yeah. The next ending item is a ritual item, and it's passed at this point. So yes, we're actually good. We are actually good to go.
Hey, what are you looking at?
I didn't realize she had multiple lines for it.
You did it again.
What?
It's like... I guess it's nothing. Let's go.
I don't remember getting that line more than once. Interesting. Or getting these lines more than once. But maybe I'm misremembering that.
So that's what it was for. Yay!
Where to now?
Just down this way.
Unfortunately, my ass is not listening to her. No, even though James may be listening to that ass. So this location, this building, which is actually both where we need to go for an element of the ritual ending, but it's also it is a point of contention. This building is a place that Maria visits in Born from a Wish. It's one of the major locations in my brain wants to call it a DLC because like of the format of it, but obviously that wasn't the thing back then. I say as if I didn't live through that era as a 29-year-old. Yeah, it's become so ubiquitous. The point is, this is a location from Born from Wish, and there will actually be some lines from Maria that I don't think I parsed correctly the first time because I forgot that when we walked through this gate. She won't come in. Interesting. White Chrism. This is an aspect of the ritual ending.
That liquid. What is that?
She wants to talk about it. And he's got nothing, because he has no good reason to pick it up. I gotta say, like, there was like an extra written element in the first zone that had there was an extra written element in the first zone for like every ending you could have gotten, but I don't remember one that hinted at the ritual ending. But then again, I guess there's something that hints at the ritual ending in the main game. I do remember there being something that hinted at which items you needed to perform the ritual, but I think it's later.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just... This place... It just gives me the creeps. I'm not sure why.
You ever been inside?
I'm not sure. It does feel familiar somehow. Like a bad memory. It's nothing, really.
All right. More than a memory. Fascinating. The Toluca Times. To be completely real with you for a second, I forgot that there is actually another thing for another ending very soon. So there's a specific house around here that involves something for the true ending. Once again, my notes clearly have a mistake because for some reason in where it should say the true ending, it says dog ending. I still don't understand why that is. So yeah, I've clearly gone a little crazy over there. But yeah, whatever that means. But this is related to the true ending, obviously. I'm not exactly sure exactly where the spot is, though. I'll have to look around a little bit. Although I got to be careful because, like,
So, James,
there is a part in this area that will
3 years.
lock me
That's
in
a long time.
to progressing with, like, the pipe.
Hopefully
So, and I don't know if that's
find
before or
her,
after.
find her.
Good. I love her.
Oh, then
You got to have a better plan than that.
lucky her.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Like I said, 3 years is a long time.
Okay, I guess there's. Let me just be absolutely sure I'm not looking in the wrong place here. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, right. But also, man, my inventory is going to be fucking clogged. Okay. Nothing up here. That's fine. I don't think there is anything on most of these porches, but like you never know. There's like a pack of bullets or something. It's a lot easier to know in the first in the first section that like yeah, see exactly. See. In the first section of the game, there isn't really any drops or pickups or collectibles or anything like that, so it's a lot less. There's no reason to check the porches. At this point, though, yeah, tons of reason. Yeah, that's the door that's gonna send us off. What? Oh, okay.
Strange.
I forgot, but that's how that
Should
worked.
not be here.
Well, it is. So, what now?
Now we look for another way.
Is this a different cutscene, or is this the one that sends you down the hallway or the alleyway?
What?
It is. Fair enough. Damn, now I feel like I should have checked the alley. Ah, we're coming for you! That shot's so funny because like it really does like reinforce. No, it's he's just got a pocket dimension in there. His pockets are a dimension.
Stay close.
Melee damage upgrade. Get back here, sir. I'll get you. I'll show you what for. Oh my god, wow. Oh no. Stay down. Drink! Damn, that's still not enough. I should have just used a bigger one. Oh, good job. Good job, James. Good job. I got you right where I want you now. I still think it's actually really neat that he doesn't automatically turn himself in the direction that the camera is facing when he reloads. That I genuinely like that. It's like camera design, but only for me. One in my pack of bullets, my magazine. Okay, we're gonna spin back around the other way just because we're in that part of the town that's angy now, and I don't want to accidentally go past the trigger for one of the triggers for the true ending, as it's called. Oh. Where in the world would I find an alleyway leading to a true ending? Oh my god, where did you even come from? Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck! Or she's stuck. It's definitely a she. Oh, that's good. It's definitely a she. That much is certain. Yoink. Where, oh, where is this alleyway? It's gonna loop. It's gonna link back around in a second. I once again adore that the damage upgrade is appreciable on the pipe. Come here! Good job. Good job, James. Oh, even your noxious fumes couldn't withstand my iframes. Yuck. That was good. That was good. Hi, there's a kitty trying to get up on the couch right in front of me. Go on, bud. Yeah, she's very sweet. Okay, so now we've linked the two paths in our brains again. check around again. I'm nervous. Where is this path? There's a particular symbol on it. Yeah, there's a whole area back here that's technically not on the map, so to speak. James, you're not looking too good. Soon, a couple more hits and you might have to inject that brown mystery liquid that you found in that random syringe you found in the streets. How sanitary. Were you chasing me? Where'd you come from? Ah! Well, that was a lot. Man, I'm scared of going too far. Well, he automatically equipped his gun, so that makes me nervous. Automatically. Ah! Ah! Not over there. Because there's more to see. Okay, I'm gonna need to scan, like, up and down every bit of this so that I know I'm not going too far. Like, we're gonna have to trace this shit. Just to be absolutely sure. Because I ain't seeing it yet. And I feel like that is absolutely just going to go straight into Heaven's Night. I must have missed it. Luckily, our last save is beyond, in case I actually do need to go back, but, like, I feel somewhat confident. Actually, wait, let me look at the video again. If there's any locales I recognize. A house that has... Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I may actually have to go back, unfortunately. I may have actually missed it. Let me check another video on it. Hold on. Let's verify before we waste even more time loading a save. Let's see. True ending. Totally what I'm typing in right now. Don't worry about it. Okay. Totally what I'm typing in. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh my God, YouTube ads. Jesus Christ. Okay. Go do that. Okay, so let's see. This is... Damn, I sure wish that this bit was a little more clear. Fuck! I totally did miss it. It's up there. How about Cat Street? Okay, yeah, we actually do have to look this up. Oh well. I thought I was thorough. Clearly I wasn't. My bad. It's really not that much progress, to be honest. Like, it's really not. This could have been much worse. Controller charged.
So that's what it was for. Yay.
Where to now?
Just down this way.
Okay. there's ammo on that bench. Yes, there is. Gotta remember where these things are, not miss anything on the way. Shame on the guide person for not putting up the map at any point in a very similar looking neighborhood.
That liquid. What is that?
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just...
Well, she's not gonna move until she's done.
Place, it just gives me the creeps. I'm not sure why.
You ever been inside?
I'm not sure. It does feel familiar somehow. Like a bad memory. It's nothing, really.
I hope they do Born from a Wish as like a little DLC update. It'd be really cool if like what Capcom did with Separate Ways, where they made it like a free update, but I doubt it. That'd be a little too good to be true, unfortunately. But that'd be cool. I'd really like that. Because it would be nice to see her story.
So, James. That's a long time. What will you tell her when you find her?
Yep, I totally missed it. It's right here.
Oh, then. Lucky her.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Like I said, 3 years.
Not
is a
thorough
long
enough,
time.
clearly. Okay. Back on track. Hello there. Broken key part. The dog key. What could the significance of this be? The element of the true ending, according to my notes. Yep, that's it. Okay. The next bit related to an ending is actually not until near the midpoint of the hospital when you go outside in the rain and you go in that little gazebo. That's the next time an ending trigger will occur. So largely, don't gotta worry about it for quite some time. I want to see if I can, like, just touch on this at all. No, I can't. Got it. Got it. Let's get back to where we were,
Strange.
and then
Stay close.
maybe right outside Heaven's Night, and then let me go grab something to eat after that. Hey, you know what? Since we did this bit already, and I have nothing to prove, let's have a little fun. He fucking books it. Oh shit! He's got a chainsaw. Fuck this! If James can stop being slow as fuck. Just a little bit of fun. I earned it. Am I technically ruining the game's distribution on ammo scarcity? Perhaps. But hey, we made this recovery section a little faster. Unlucky you. Oh. Wow, I didn't actually know it could jump her like that. Like, other than specific moments. Oh my god! Ah! 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 Jesus Christ. I actually need to do another one now, wow. Yeah, the problem is I don't know if I was quite as thorough, but also I probably used a little less. Then again, I don't think I did, because like I did the chainsaw, so like I don't know. Oh, hello there. You wanted to come in and share, that's fine. I don't mind that. Just have enough for the whole class. Oh, I see. Oh yeah? You kind of came out too soon. Oh, okay, I see. You gotta be so specific on that. Drink! What? I know where you are.
Through the fence.
Oh. I'm back here. Go. You stay. I go. What? No, sorry.
I think you should see
That's the wrong line.
Glad I did.
Yeah. So am I.
They reused that just there. Interesting. Okay. And this is where Heaven's Night is now. All right, I will be back shortly. I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then we'll keep going. Okay. That took a decent bit longer than I wanted it to. But I decided just clear off a few other things on the side as well, so that I'd be less distracted as well. Um, I think we're all good on this part. At this point, I'm all set. Um, Give me a quick second to actually take a bite of the food that I made. You know, as if I'd like to hope I'm worthy of that. All right, let's get on with it. Ah, every time I've actually talked to a woman about like the boob pocket, it's I always expect, not always because I've been told at this point, but I think initially I probably expected more of like a, yeah, no, it's not like that. Like it's very hard to keep things in there actually and keep them like, hidden slash like comfortable slash like, so you don't lose them, so they don't slip down. And consistently the answer has always been, no, I do this shit all the time. No, I leave that shit there. I forget shit's there. And then I find it hours later. And that's hysterical to me because I'm like, wouldn't you feel it on your skin down there? Wouldn't it, you not have, is it, you don't feel, none of my business, just funny as hell. It is in fact a pocket dimension, is what I've come to understand. And the longer I try to like rationalize it another way, it's just not going to work for me. It is a fucking pocket dimension. Bro, I was so gonna walk by that. I was eating. I am eating, therefore I was totally gonna walk by it. Honest to God. I would have missed that. The next one is actually after the cutscene at the statue in a little bit. That's good to stay aware of. Wow. There is a hidden message associated with those. We'll talk about what that hidden message is when we actually get them all. If only because I'd actually like to see how the math works out. Like with my own eyes before I say it.
Maria? Hello?
Hey. Defenders of the Horizon. Trample. Hey. By the way, is Silent Hill like a fucking utopia where like you like a secret utopia where like drinks have been made to make you better? Okay, let's talk real quick, if only because I actually forget. I may have said this in the original playthrough. I don't remember. This might have come up after or not. I think it may have actually come up for me before I got to play it because of the early access period. Nonetheless, I'll say it again. There were a bunch of weirdo chuds that were like, "Oh my god, they made the Heaven's Night sign a plus size lady, and she's like pregnant or something." It's whoa, it's the same fucking sign. You fucking nitwits. It not a single pixel on it has changed. It's the same sign. Go fucking look at the old one. It's the same sign. Not a single pixel has moved. It's so funny. I love that these people have become so fucking willing to they jump at shadows at any fucking thing that they see now. They're not allowed to enjoy anything. It's so great. They scare themselves away from any joy they might find in the world. It's the best.
Maria?
Which also, if that's plus size to you, like, what the fuck are you stupid? Like what? Like you fucking, like a fucking percentile over a toothpick, and they're like, no. Which, by the way, like, um, maybe I'm gonna color in the lines a little too much here. You're missing out, guys. The, big, the bigger ladies are where it's at, but that's besides the point. Not my fault. You guys are fucking cowards.
What? Oh, come on, don't give me that look. I was just kidding.
What is this? Is this a special place you met?
Don't be silly. Just have to go through and out the front. Then again, now that we're here, can't we stay? Just for a little while. Catch our breath before we head back out there.
I don't have time to take a break. Mary could be out there, waiting for me.
I know. It's just... this place, this whole thing, it's like a nightmare. I just wanted to get away from it, even for a second. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess this place is getting to me, too.
Just can't deal with all your unchecked raw sex energy, Maria.
You know, for thinking she could be here.
Crazy is one word for it, I guess.
Stupid is another.
I can think of another.
Yeah, like I just said.
What's that?
You heard me. Maybe in the kitchen.
Well, that's a nicer way of putting it.
Here.
What are you doing?
Oh, that drink is
Something to
fucking
take
on its
advantage
last
of.
legs. I'm gonna have to make drink at some point during this stream, probably. At this rate.
No? You sure?
You don't want to get turned right now?
Fine. Be that way. Here's to...
The lighting for a second made his left arm look like it was still covered in shit for a second.
to hope. Undying.
At the very least, that hand, you don't want to smell it. You do not want to go anywhere near smelling that hand.
We should probably get going.
Fine.
You can really tell, like, they did a great job with, like, because he has,
You are.
I mentioned this in the original run, they have a different model for James for every day. Like, each day after each other world segment, he wakes up and he's, like, significantly shittier and tired. Like, he's, like, significantly shittier and tired. at each passing day. Like he has the heavier bags under his eyes, his jacket's more fucked up, shit like that. They have a different like model for every day. I think it's really neat. Hey, Easter egg I didn't catch the first time incoming. Those are Sybil fucking Bennett's glasses. Sybil Bennett is the cop from Silent Hill 1, and those are her glasses. She's great. She's also, if I'm not mistaken, I've only seen snippets of it, to be fair. People tell me I actually should watch it. I've always meant to. That the first Silent Hill movie, she is the protagonist. Which is cool. Well, it is cool. The reason that she's the protagonist that I heard is less cool. It's actually crazy sexist, but like, if you're not aware, the reason that they swapped Sybil out for Harry's role in the Silent Hill movie was specifically because the director was like, well, I can't have the audience be scared if the main character is a man, because he's a big man, and I can't have a psychological horror story without the main character being willing to cry and like be scared. So I'm gonna sub it out for a woman because the audience will will be able to believe that a woman could cry and be scared. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, okay, like, all right then. Apparently he's French, so it makes more sense. I don't have anything against the French, except for what they did. They didn't do anything. That's a lie. They gave us David Cage, but that's besides the point. I don't blame the French as a whole for this. Ale Peaks. Now, to be fair, we did see that logo in another place, but yes, that is of course a Twin Peaks joke, because of course Silent Hill in general is very Twin Peaks inspired. I think there's actually more Easter eggs in here than just those two. Like, is there something on one of these things? I don't remember. I still think, is it there? I still think Jacob's Logger is funny as hell. I still think that's fucking hilarious, Jacob's Logger. That's really good. The Fifth River. I can't remember in what context Sybil would have left her glasses here. Like the actual reason she would have left them. I do, if I'm not mistaken, she's not wearing them at the end of that game. In fact, I think she largely doesn't wear them. I think it's like a one scene that she puts them away. How they ended up in the fucking Lost and Found for this place, I don't know. So, Sybil, you know what? We don't judge. Perhaps Sybil partook. And you know what? Fair enough, girl. I know it would have been the 60s, assuming certain things we believe may be true. But you know what? Fair enough. Even more power to you. Oh, there is another Easter egg in here. It's actually a much wilder one. Yes, there is another one. Over here, there's a Silent Hill 4 Easter egg. This, I forgot. I didn't realize there was an interactable prompt on it. I think I did remark on it the first time, but this, in Silent Hill 4, there's several unlockable costumes for, Harry. No, it's not Harry. What's his fucking name? Henry. Okay, it's close to Harry. That's why it fucked me up. For Henry, and also the girl that follows him around. I'm not gonna lie, I forget her name. It's been a long time. She's the moment she becomes like a soft party member is the exact moment that game goes down the toilet, to be fair. Because that game does not do the escort thing good. In fact, it is abysmally done. But one of her outfits is a frankly horrendous, like, sexy nurse outfit that is like, it's almost like a Devil May Cry sexy outfit, in the sense that it's like, no, that's not strong enough. It's a Kill la Kill costume. Like, it really is. And that's what this is. And you can tell because of the way that the headdress rests and the way certain parts of it are cut. Also the little, I don't know what you would call that side piece on the right. But yeah, this is a reference to that very stupid costume. So I totally missed that the first time. It's been a long time since I've seen that. To be fair, I never played the game with that costume. I don't think I ever got it. I think you have to do like some crazy shit for it.
Is that you?
But you know, damn, that's a good. Damn, he doesn't even know what to say to that. But yeah, so that's a reference to 4. There aren't too many references to 4 other than the one that is obvious, like the Walter stuff. But like that stuff was actually in the original, and it wasn't really a reference to 4 at the time. It was just like essentially backstory that 4 decided to tug on, right? Like it was obviously never intended to be set up. But now it's set up, essentially. Sure, yeah. So I think we can actually go ahead and save on this one now.
Let me know when you want to move on.
I will in a second, actually, because now that you've said that, you've made me nervous. Where is the next? Right, the photo is by the statue. Okay, gotcha. Which would technically be. So that's a good question. Yeah, where is it? I guess it would be in that park, I think.
Let's go.
All right then. Come on.
Pulls out gun on her. Apparently she has a unique line of dialogue if you shoot a bullet near her. This might not be a good scene for it to pop, to be fair.
We could come back later if you want.
I probably should have thought of it. Probably thought of that. That's a waste of a bullet.
That's a good idea.
Whatever you say. I mean, any port in a storm, right?
I guess so.
All right. I cannot believe I have a contemporary version of this game that isn't just, like, not a travesty train wreck of ungodly proportions, but is, in fact, incredible. Like, Jesus. Like that. Oh, I'm gonna say something dangerous. I'm gonna say something dangerous, folks. Get ready. He's about to go nuts. He's about to go crazy on this one. This is enough to where I might actually even consider picking up the Silent Hill HD collection on Xbox, the back and pat version,
Far now.
just to have a version of the original, even though it's fucked and ruined, right? But at least I can play it, sort of, right? Oh my God, James! And then if I'm like, yes, but now at least if I want an experience with it that is like peak, well put together, represents all the things that are special about it correctly, I can play this. You know, at least in that context, it'd be fine. Unfortunately, I actually would not put that because to be fair, like the as far as I'm aware, the back and pat version of the HD collection, because the 360 version didn't get patched. The PS3 version actually did get a few patches where they tried to fix it. Tried being generous as a phrasing. But the Xbox, because Microsoft made you pay for patches back then, to be fair, they both do now. Xbox never got that patch, which meant that the game just stayed how it was, which means technically the only version of that collection you can play today is the one that's more fucked than the other, which is just, isn't that wonderful how history works out like that? I kind of don't think anybody should experience SH2 in that format anyway, but as my most modern option for the original now, it's better than fucking nothing. So, you know. That being said, even though that collection contains 2 and 3, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not a good way to play 3. Like, I will not mark that as good enough because they completely replaced all the voice acting. Right? At least 2. Wait, if 2 never got a patch on the 360, does that mean that the version of 2 is the one that has the Troy Baker as James voice track only? That would be nuts. Hold on. Checking this shit live. Fucking Silent Hill HD Collection Series X voice acting. Hold on. Let me see this. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I would just like a direct answer. Yeah. No, you cannot. Yeah, okay. You can't select the HD version, You cannot select the old voice track for Heather. You're stuck with the new voice track. That I think makes it unforgivable. It's not. At that point, no. Silent Hill 3's voice acting was incredible in a genuine way. Like like two's was off kilter on purpose, but three's is just like out and out incredible voice acting, and I do not, under any circumstances, believe that anyone should touch a version of that game that has Heather having a different voice. Even though I think it's like Laura Bailey, so I'm sure she does a great job because it's Laura. Like I'm sure it's good voice acting, but like it's not gonna be it. I'm not really getting an answer though on if the 360 version did get that set up though. Hmm. I'm not getting a clear enough answer, and I'm not certainly not getting the answer fast enough to where I feel comfortable continuing to search it up. So, oh well, figure that out on my own time. But hey, if that thing's ever cheap, then I want to play two at least, even if it's a really shitty version of two. Fucking better than nothing, I guess. And again, if I want that like pristine experience of it, I have this, so I can live with that. Even though these are different games, to be clear, they are absolutely. Oh, no, put it away.
Things.
Oh, risky map checks. Even though like these are very different. These are very different games in some ways. Enough ways that I don't think it should replace the original. I think it should complement it, which is why the original should be released. I still think Konami is out of their goddamn minds for not going out of their way to make sure Silent Hill 1, which is currently still on the PS3 store in whatever capacity the PS3 store is there. Like I can load up. I bought Silent Hill 1 on my PS3. I could boot it up right now if I wanted to. Like it's on my PS3, right? That would not be a big thing for me to go do. In fact, I kind of been thinking that maybe I should. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to stream it, unfortunately, for obvious reasons. But like, I feel like I should go back to it. It's been a bit. It's been a fucking bit. But like, yeah, I would like to revisit it. It's a shame that like, as far as ways to play. Sorry, I'm getting off track now. The point is, Capcom, no. Even modern Konami, which is making some okay choices, doesn't get to sit on the Cap God throne for even a little minute. Holy shit. Fucking man, I'm really lost. What the fuck? That fog, man, thick. This shit might as well be Mount Everest to James. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, come on. My man. Anyway, yeah, like, Konami should have moved heaven and earth to make sure Silent Hill 1 was on the PS Premium, the PlayStation Classics program, the month that this came out. They should have moved heaven and earth to make sure that port was out. PlayStation should have asked for it, considering this is a fucking exclusive, like a console exclusive. Like obviously it's on Steam and whatever, right? But like As for them, it's a big deal, right? Like they got this as a big exclusive. It's not on Xbox, right? And like they they should have moved heaven and earth to try and get that old port of Silent Hill 1 up at the very least. That would have been great. At the very least, I think it's I thought I coped like crazy. Like, okay, well, maybe they didn't realize how big Silent Hill 2 Remake was going to be. An insane statement already. And they went, okay, well, we'll make sure it's there next month. And I was like, okay, so most likely it'll be here for November. They just dropped all the games for November? Not in there. Instead, it's new ports of Resistance Fall of Man and Resistance 2. Be very excited. Except don't be excited, because it's actually not new ports. It's actually just streaming versions of them, which means they're fucking worthless. Like, for a minute, I kind of popped off. Like, oh, I wouldn't mind playing Resistance again. That game was cool. And it's like, oh, especially because for a second I was like, wait, did they just, like, casually drop the existence of a PS3 emulator? And I was like, no, they're streaming games. Relies on your internet.
Look, we're on the other
Better
side
not,
of the chasm.
especially, here's the thing.
But hey, at least we're here.
The place that I used to live in, oh, wait.
Come on, you'll find out.
The place that I used to live in, the place that I used to live in, my internet was fantastic. We were paying for the best we could get, really. Here, it's just okay. I ultimately don't have many complaints, other than moments that it just decides to fall to shit for no reason. I mean, hey, I've been streaming the majority of the days for most days, and especially in the more recent weeks, it hasn't had any crazy, crappy, really bad moments. So that's good. She saw it was a bug and was like, oh. Right, but like, so like here, if I tried to stream a game at the old place, I probably could have streamed a game like that. I probably could have done it. It was probably a real thing I could have done. Here, no. That shit's a complete non-starter for me. Never, not in a million years would I be able to stream something like that. Streaming movies, pretty cool. Neat idea. Like it a lot in concept. Not all the time, but largely pretty cool. Streaming games, just not a thing. You can't do that. You can't have input latency like that. Fuck's sakes, the version of Sly 1 that you could play for years was the PS3 streaming one, which was based on the fucking HD collection where they fucked up the timing on the rhythm boss fight. And then you stacked on top of that the latency of, like, your controller inputs not being read immediately because it's a streaming game, and that section was basically fucking impossible.
More to it than that.
Until this year when they finally ported Sly 1.
I don't think I've been here before.
Which, by the way, I never went back and finished that port.
She's just around the corner.
I feel like I learned that I could probably finish that game on stream, so I feel like I probably will go back and finish it on stream at some point. Probably when they announce Sly 2 is coming to the service, I'll probably just, like, do a stream and bang it out, you know? But who knows? But I did not touch it after that stream I did for Sly 1. And I kind of just went, yeah, the rest of the game is exactly this length of stream. I might as well just do it again. I might as well just wait and do the rest.
Who is she?
There's a story told around these parts. Kind of a local legend. Tells of a woman who was cast out. Sentenced to die on an island out on the lake. There was a man in town who fell madly in love with her. And every night, he would sneak out, row across the lake, bringing her food and company. And every night, she would stand there on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But this one night, a terrible storm broke out, caught him out in the open, and it blew out the candle. Even in darkness, the man would not give up. He would not turn back. So he fought against the raging waters until finally the lake took him. They say even then, the woman never lost hope. She kept coming out at night, kept lighting the candle, To bring her beloved home. To lead him to shore. Not sure how much truth there is to it. It's probably just a fairy tale. But she's become something of a local saint. Patron of undying love.
James like, this stupid story.
Hence this place.
I don't get it.
She's not here.
What?
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have come here.
Hey. It's okay. There's plenty of other places to look. We can still...
Come on.
All right. Okay, there's another photo here somewhere. Let's see. I think it's over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Jeez, Jesus, calm down. Hey. There we go. Church entrance. Is that what you see here? All right, where's the next one? Let's see. Let's see. The next one is, yes, it is another strange photo next, and it is pretty much right next to Eddie in the theater. From the looks of things. Okay. Oh, there's actually a big detail in the theater relating to certain things that I really want to point out, because this was one of my favorite details that I discovered after the fact that I thought was just like, oh my god, that's so good. Like that's so fantastic. Let's see.
I think it came from inside the theater.
I'm inside the house.
You okay?
Yeah. Maybe you better wait here.
Okay. Not much of a movie fan anyway. And James?
Yeah.
Be careful in there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, interesting, because like her justification in the original game for not going into the bowling alley is I hate bowling. Her justification for not going in the theater is I don't like movies. Which, by the way, what kind of mutant are you? That's so broad. My feelings on like disengaging with an entire entertainment medium are always super weird. Like it's like someone saying like when I hear someone say I don't like movies, it's weird, right? Because it's like you're just cutting yourself off from the ability to enjoy media that you don't know you might love. To be fair, there's not a lot of people that actually feel that way about movies. Movies are too ubiquitous. They're like the centerpiece, right, of like media in general, right? It's when you get off to the side, like I don't like books, or I don't like games, or I don't like TV shows. Those tend to be somewhat a little more. But TV shows, not as much. You don't see that as much either. It tends to be games or games or books and several others. But like largely, it's just a weird one because I'm just like I feel like writing off the medium is the strange part. Saying I don't like that game, or I don't like this book. Or to be fair, with games, there's a little more leeway because it's like, hey, you might not have the dexterity to keep up with certain games, right? But at the same time, there's tons of games for you still. There's visual novels. That's really condescending if I say visual novels first. I swear to God, that was meant to be a list. I just started with that one for some reason, though that sounds really shitty when I start with that. There's like turn-based RPGs. There's like city builders. There's stuff like The Sims. Like I know tons of people that like. I've gotten into The Sims a few times. I liked The Sims 2 Pets back in the back on PS2. That was my jam. The Sims 2 Castaway was sick. I never finished that one, but like it was rad, right? But it's just like there's all sorts of stuff that might be there even if you say you're maybe not able to vibe with like a Devil May Cry, right? Like it's not necessarily a one-to-one, right? Like you can't really. I always found that weird when I hear someone write off an entire medium. Like I get not jiving with like certain pieces, right? I don't get writing off the whole thing. It's weird to me. Like that's like, hey, not to throw my mom under the bus or anything, but my mom has a hang up with animation, right? Can't deal with it. Like she cannot deal with anything that's animated. I've tried to put things in front of her that are animated, that are really not for kids. She can't deal with it. She can't take it seriously, no matter the subject matter, right? Like she can't do it. Right. And I just kind of had to accept that at a certain point. It's like, this is, she was brought up in a certain way. Right. And that's just that you can't unmark that territory, unfortunately, like that's a bad way to phrase that. But like, you can't always wind the clock back on some people's predilections, but at the same time, like, and I'm not even to say that makes sense, right? I don't think it makes sense either. But like, there's some people, especially people of her age, right? She's like 50-ish, But it's like, she saw things that were animated when she was a child, didn't quite get past that, Get past that energy of like, oh, this is for kids, right? Even though she's aware of things like The Simpsons and Family Guy and all that shit, right? Like the shit that I would not say that I really keep up with either of those things, to be fair. But like, well, there was some of the early seasons of Simpsons were good, though, of course. Certainly not. I certainly don't engage with it anymore. Not even. I don't even not engage with it. Actually, that implies that I think about it enough to like engage or not engage. I just literally it just doesn't even cross into my bubble anymore. It's not like an active choice to not engage with it. I'm sure. I even heard the most recent season was pretty good. Season 35 or something, like it was something ridiculous. But like, yeah, like stuff like that, or like animation, just can't get it through with mom. Like anything with a certain art style, it's not gonna work. And like, it sucks because like there's a lot of stuff that she's never gonna experience because of that. But like, what can you do, right? Whereas like people that are more my age, when I hear that, like, yeah, I don't like movies, I don't like TV, I don't like games, I like media. It's like, I feel like that's too broad. Like, you're disengaging with so much art by default. It's weird to me.
Oh.
I understand disengaging with specific art you don't like, but like, that just seems too big.
We met back at the apartment building.
Yeah, I remember.
It's a big gap,
I see that you didn't make it out yet.
Yeah. I just didn't get around to it yet.
At least you got your appetite back.
Instantly
Are you alone
stops
here, Eddie?
because he mentioned him eating. like essentially almost comes off like a shot at his
It's
weight, at
probably
least in
just
his
Laura
head.
messing around.
The little girl? Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna go look for her. You coming?
Now you want me to come with you?
Never mind.
Oh, Eddie. 1 second here. Just wanna. There we go. Just checking something on this end on the way that the stream is currently playing back, 'cause it looks a little weird, but it should be okay. I believe. There we go. Best flavor. Huh. I wouldn't know. I definitely wouldn't know. Okay. The next collectible is technically the Brookhaven map itself. Then, thank you, YouTube, for playing ads. But I guess, to be fair, I got my answer, which is not for a bit.
Who is that girl, anyway?
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear. Didn't you want to go after her? Better hurry. Laura can be pretty quick when she wants to.
Fair enough.
Suit yourself.
It's interesting because his lines in these scenes almost read as like less aggressive. I don't know how to explain that. Okay, so this room has a detail if you watch the screen for long enough. I don't know, actually. I actually don't know how long it takes, to be honest. Actually, I'm kind of afraid because I actually looked away for a slight second. Now I'm worried it already happened. There it was. Was that it? Let's let it go. No, not quite. No, it was a little faded, but that wasn't quite it yet. The way it's not doing it yet, and now it's not even flickering into the black. Mm, keep waiting on it. Hmm. Come on. Do it again. Hmm. It's tricky because I think it might have actually happened already. Well, it's hard for me to really point it out given I don't know which one of the flashes are. Oh, there it was. You could see it a little bit. Um, but it's the frame from the videotape right before James smothers her. It's fucking crazy and awesome that they slipped that in there. Right, his kitty demanded pets, so he shall receive them. Okay.
Laura?
Oh, this makes a lot more sense when you're aiming that quick turn, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, the next proper collectible's like way over in the hospital now. Hold on. I wonder if it even does it while you're up here. It's hard to even tell, honestly, even when it does come on, because it is really fast. But if you go out there and look, you can see a freeze frame of it, or a slowdown of it at least. But that's what it is. It is freaky because it's hard. It's really hard to make out what it is otherwise, especially if you don't know.
Hey!
To be fair, the idea of James seeing the child and immediately pull out his Glock is really funny. Oh my God. Do not. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Oh. I don't know. I thought I could cut her off.
Maria? Did you see a little girl?
Yeah, I tried to stop her, but she went
Did
that
she
way.
really?
We can still catch her.
'Cause obviously, they never share a scene, you know. But they sure make it seem like they do. In all honesty, she likely did not see Maria. Yeah, the next ending step is admittedly like very much during another ending, you know. Like it's in there, you know. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at the ending steps so I don't miss anything. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Good. Excellent. Okay. I might be going a little slow now, but that's okay. I'm just checking something on the side real quick. Hey, you. There we go. Okay, all set. Sorry, just needed to just check on that on the side. Now, as far as directions to go, we're pretty much sealed up at this point, right? Like, we can't find any other way to go until later outside, right? As far as I'm aware, this area is pretty sealed up until a later point. Yeah, it is hospital time. The point where they go, oh yeah, you happy with that pipe? You getting used to that pipe, not having to worry about the enemies being able to even touch you? Yeah? Get fucked, bitch! Triple hit delay combo! Like, goddamn. Nurses are coming. Ooh, wait. Phrasing. Ooh. Don't get James too excited. Hey! Take that dirty needle. That's the way, James.
James, look.
Oh! Well, I guess we're going in. Oh, they actually don't force you straight in. I forgot. Laura and her fucking Batman Arkham Game Over screen, see? Still kills me. It's so good. Although, I will admit freely, when I first saw that scene, my first reaction was not to laugh at it favorably. It was to laugh at it aggressively. But now that the game is good, now it's no longer Batman Arkham Death Screen derogatory. Now it's Laura's Batman Arkham Death Screen complimentary. You see how that works? Wait, hold on. Are we sure that was... Oh, yeah, yep. Blind, or maybe not blind, considering I did catch it. Depending on your perspective. Hey. Okay, I think we're pretty much covered as far as not missing anything, because that's the theater again, right? Yeah, okay. Off we go. Okay. And in we go.
Hey, come on, we gotta catch up to her.
Yeah, I know. It's just, yeah.
I'm just gonna repost my Blue Sky link, even though I only have 5 followers, which, by the way, thanks, guys. Not a good, well, 5 people from Twitter have shown up so far. But, I mean, that's fine. Actually, technically, some people I followed on Twitter are now following me, which is nice. Shotgun. Yeah, we do gotta get that thing, don't we?
Is that a gun cabinet? In a hospital?
Yeah, but it's empty.
Somehow that seems worse.
Okay. Real quick, as far as collectibles go again. In the hospital, there's the basement map after the nurse's memo. And hit with another YouTube ad. Hell yeah, that's the way. Ugh.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Let's look around.
Oh, here's a fun detail. I wouldn't call it like a crazy Silent Hill 2 detail or anything, but go into the men's bathroom. Maria will not follow you in. I think that's fun, actually. I think that's cute. She's like, nah, not even here. Not even in Silent Hill. If anything, she's like, nah, in Silent Hill, I bet that shit's worse. I don't want to see a urinal. And honestly, it's fair. Ladies, trust me, you don't want to see a urinal. Your lives are better without it. Trust me. You don't want none of this. Okay, good. Basement key is down there. Key locker notes. Looking for the next thing that's like actually meaningful to me on this list. Strange photo, her drawings. That is in the second floor observation room. Okay, so the next picture is in there, and that's the next thing that I personally find relevant. I'm not worrying too much about the archivist stuff and getting all those notes at this point. Hello. Dr. Hughes and Dr. Atkinson in the garden. A detail that I think is fascinating, by the way, is that the lighting the light pouring into the room in the way that it would at the end of a day is neat, but that is completely inconsistent with how the lighting was outside when we came in, which was Silent Hill foggy. Almost as if the hospital itself is trying to fuck with us. The director requested the files of the 3 crucial patients. You know which ones. Could you please bring them to his office? Wait. Okay. Hello. Oh. Deflation.
Looks like there is a key in there. No combination, though.
We should look around. Might be written down somewhere.
Okay. All right. Nope. Nope. Definitely nope. Nurses in training. Ooh, another detail that I think is one of my favorites is coming up in a second. This poster. I'm going to read this without bringing up the big text this time. Poor appetite. Remember, if you experience poor appetite or significant weight loss. Whoa. Just fucking flipped my phone and dropped it right off the side of this thing. Jesus. Weight loss, insomnia or hypersomnia, loss of interest in pleasure or pleasure in usual activities, feelings of worthlessness or guilt, diminished abilities to think or concentrate. Contact your healthcare provider immediately. You notice anything different in this version when you bring up the main text to read? James has edited this in his brain. Do you see it? Do you see the difference? Feelings of worthlessness. He's removed the guilt. He refuses to engage with the word guilt. You catch that? He refuses to engage with the word guilt. Therefore, he can't even perceive it. Fucking fascinating. So good. One of my favorite details in the whole game. It's so good.
What was that? Not sure. Better stay on your guard.
Bam. 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 Here we go. Okay, suddenly we're building up our health items, but the problem is I know the nurses are coming, which means we're gonna fucking drain them out soon, you know? If the second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short. With two of them dead and one just a fraud, the third would chop the firewood in half. The first was singular. Oh, fuck. Oh, this puzzle's gonna be a little rougher, isn't it? That's gotta be for the padlock combo. For sure. Let's think about that for a minute. So if you have three numbers, right? You have three numbers. Although, yeah, wait, can we go further? Okay, let's look at that note again. If the second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short, with two of them dead and one just a fraud. The third would chop the firewood in half. The first was singular. Second were as high as the number of nurses. Yeah, the number of nurses is 7. Second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short, with two of them dead and one just a fraud. The third would chop the firewood in half. So, one short. So it's actually 8. Two of them dead and one just a fraud. Third would chop the firewood in half. Versus singular. So is that 1, 8, 4? 184? Is that it? Notice that I'm much less sure. No, that's not it, actually. Shit. I feel like I'm significantly less sure of myself, my answers this time.
You looking for something in these photos?
The second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short. Two of them dead and one just a fraud. The third would chop the firewood in half. What fucking firewood? Where's the fucking firewood coming from? Where's that element even coming up? Oops. Chop the firewood in half. One, 8, not 4. No. Okay, so every variant that has 1 and 8 and 1 and 8 is wrong. So even that must be wrong too. So then, I'm gonna see. Okay, wait. Hold on. If the second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short, with 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. Implying that you're actually taking 3 off of it. The third would chop the firewood in half. I don't understand. Let's see. Let me ask again. Let me check the world of the internet. I just want to see a hint. I want to help me understand what I'm looking at, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, fine. If the fucking Google wants to be like this. Puzzle. Nurse. Office. Padlock. No, wait, this is not nurses. Well, okay, fine, fair enough. Oh my God, the people that wrote guides that are just like, here's the answer to the puzzle on normal only. Like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's multiple variants of this. Okay. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Second row is high. 1, 5. The third would chop the firewood in half. What the fuck does chop the firewood in half mean in this context? Where's the firewood? Okay, let me keep looking. Where is firewood in this context? I refuse to look this one up for whatever reason. Yawn. Yawn. It is getting to be noon, or noon, midnight, so, you know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what, actually, in all honesty? It is, in fact, a new area. And it is also midnight, and I'm clearly yawning. I think I will take my leave for the night. Yeah. Why not? Fuck it. Alright. Yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Why not? I can think on. I'm gonna check and see if I can see what anybody says about firewood, and then yeah, and then because I want to know what the hell's the deal with that, because I don't know what it means by firewood on that particular puzzle on hard, but whatever. I'll look. I'll look up if I can understand that one, and if I can't, then I'll just put it in. But that'll be it for tonight. So, yep, off I go. Bye bye. I'm gonna try and work it out on my own, though, to be clear.